All right, you guys. Assalamu alaikum. What's going on? We back out here. A lot of people out here today, boy. On that side, my neighbor, where she at? She go right there. She's behind that boy in the blue. She ain't in the jacuzzi right now. In the jacuzzi. It's a good day out here, man. Good weather. Beautiful. Can't complain. They be out here, boy. I'm talking about summertime. Watch, I'm gonna come out here one day and during this daytime, like summertime, this sucker be like packed. It'll be so packed around this joint, man. It's unbelievable. But right now, it's like a cool, chill type vibe. You know, they got a bunch of kids out here, man. You know how that stuff goes, you know. S-Dome? Nah, I don't know S-Dome.
Yeah, she let me borrow it because I lost my ear. See if I can find it.
CJ Mack? No, I don't know that dude, CJ Mack. No, I don't know S-Dome. I heard of him, though, bro. I don't know him in particular. You know, because you got to understand, man, you know, I went to jail and I did 17 years, man. So if they in their 40s or something like that, now, if you're in your 50s, I might know you. But if you like in your 40s or under, I probably just know a few dudes that I ran across. But other than that, you know, I don't know that generation too well. You know, I know some of them. You know, but a lot of them been tapping in lately. You know, been trying to get me to explain some of that history to them because you know they've been telling me like their homies ain't been like telling them, enlightening them on certain things of history, certain things that went on over there and stuff like that. So, you know me, I'm not gonna hold nothing back. Look at them two right there. I know Battle Cat. I remember Battle Cat used to stay on 57 over there with a partner of mine named Timothy. Battle Cat was like a kid when I came around. Baby Duke, yeah, I know Baby Duke. I didn't know Tiny Duke, but I knew Baby Duke for sure. You talking about Baby Duke that got killed with Peanut in them, right? The little Peanut in them.
Less agitated, you know what I mean? I'm just turning around and like, I'm gonna sit over here and then I'm gonna give them back.
It's nice out here, man. I'm telling you, bro, it's like, man, when I walked away from that stuff, bro, it was like the biggest blessing of my life, man. You know, it's not like I found myself, man. I just fell out of place because it was easy for me to walk away from that stuff, bro. Because, like I said, I was raised in Carson, and I migrated over there in '82. And, you know, I had a stunt over there, but you know, sometimes, man, when we be a part of certain sections, a part of certain demonstrations, we don't know nothing else, you know, and it's hard for us to walk away from that. And it was easy for me to walk away from it, man, because, you know, I got sick and tired of everything was going on. You know, I'm not the type of dude that gonna sit there and turn it down one of my homeboys, something like that. Hold on. And you got a green light on 6 after they robbed him. Come on. He had the braids and then started the jitters. Oh, he started the gutters. I don't know, bro. What does dot your I's and cross your T's mean? That means, like, man, make sure you get all your information right. Because, you know, like a lot of guys on, you know, in media or in the streets or the YouTube, they speak on information. They don't research their information. So when dudes be talking about dot your I's and cross your T's, you got to make sure that everything you're talking about or expounding on is the right information. You ain't out there spreading false narratives and stuff like that. And because a lot of people they can be getting done, in injustice, or they can get hurt when you don't do stuff like that, man. People run with propaganda. Propaganda is the new truth nowadays. Um, standing on your square, it just, brother, that just mean, man, you just standing up for yourself, man. You just standing on being a man. You're not wavering. You're not, you ain't taking no bull crap or stuff like that. It's like standing on business. Same thing. Them all little cliches. That's them hood cliches and street cliches that a lot of brothers use, with them quotations that they make up in the neighborhood. Just like that thing in the 60s, man, that they say you're not a real one unless you kill one, man. I don't know where they got that shit from. I really don't, man, because when I was growing up, we didn't have that, man. So I don't know when they came up with that, man, because that just sounds so stupid and idiotic to me. It's unbelievable. Got a bunch of kids out here today, boy. They loud, they getting tired. Let them parents bring them out here and get them tired, wear their ass out, so when they get in and eat, they can take a bath and take their ass to bed. Cause it's summertime, right? So they gonna drive these parents crazy. But a lot of parents, little smart parents, what they do is they put their kids in like summer programs around here. Like they go to the beach all dang day. They grit them for half of the day and stuff like that. Smart. They pay for it, but it's smart. There's a bunch of kids out here. A bunch of kids out here. There's a bunch of dudes out here. You know how it go. They over there having another party. Where is they at? Right there. Yeah, Wild Bunch. That's your father should have told you that was bullshit, man. I don't know where that came in at, man, but you got to understand though, man. But a lot of brothers, man, from that section, man, it's more dudes that been killed from that section by each other than dudes that's enemies. That's true in itself, but I don't know why dudes came up with that particular type of cliche, man. I don't know why they came up with that, man. But times change, man. It's like it's not the same. Like the rules and the regulations in the 80s and 90s are not. They're not upholding. It's like when you go, like when I was going to the county, it's just certain things you couldn't do. You had to follow protocol up in there. But now when you go in the county, I hear dudes talking about they running 10, 15, 20 fades and all that. We never used to do that, bro. When we was running around like that, you couldn't touch one of ours, man, because we'll pack you out. We'll destroy you up in there. So it was like it was just certain rules, man, that we used to adhere to where these dudes don't adhere to now, man. I guess they're saying that in order for you to be a real live gang member and a tough gang member nowadays, you got to go in there and just fight 10 to 15 dudes. But that don't make you no real gang member, bro. You can be a member, but real gang members, they be in the field on some bull crap. They gonna hunt you down. They gonna walk up on you. They gonna do all that type of crazy stuff, bro. Look at this little girl. She keeps running back and forth. Yeah, it's just different now, man. And I understand it's different now because it's like, when you talk to some of these youngsters nowadays, man, they don't even know the concept of what they fighting for. They don't know. They don't know anything about nothing anymore. He said, you got some fades. You said, I got some fades when I come to jail. Yeah, it's different now. When brother, you can see, all you got to do, bro, ask some brothers from Hoover, man, that was, raised, was in the module like in 84, 85, 86. and stuff like that, bro, they'll tell you, bro, that it wasn't like that back then, man. You know, it was different rules and different regulations. Because one dude, he was saying, you know, he was getting at me today, was like asking me why I didn't have the same energy for Monster when I had for him when I was looking for him on the street, because the rules changed, bro. And then when you by yourself on a row and it's 10 of them, why would I want to have a turned up type energy knowing that I don't have a chance to win? See, when you're dealing with war, bro, you got to be smart. You can't just be out there being emotional, something like that, because in war, you want to win. You don't want to lose. And sometimes, man, dudes be thinking, man, that just because you're not turned up at a particular time, they be thinking you soft, or they be thinking you a buster or something like that. Nah, bro, you got to be very, very calculate on how you're going to move out here in the land. Yeah, I know Santa Claus from 20. I told you that. Yeah, it's about chess, man. And dudes are... Okay, did y'all see that time, I'm thinking about internet, man, about like a month ago, where that little blood dude got caught in the 90s? And he was saying, they was asking him where he was from, and he didn't say nothing. He didn't tell them where he was from. And he was saying he was from nowhere. See, that's what you call being smart. You know? I don't need to be talking about no, man. I don't talk about hoes. I don't need to be talking about hoes, bro, because I don't mess with hoes, man. I mess with women. You know, full-grown, six-figure women that have, you know, a high degree and things of that nature. I don't mess with hood rats. I don't dealing with none of that type of stuff, man. You know, the only reason I talk about the gang atmosphere, because I be trying to enlighten the youngsters that's coming up right now to get away from that stuff before they get crossed up, before they get backdoor. Now the water, it was water, cocaine, and a little bit of weed. Who is this right here? He said, all y'all talk about is gang shit. You never talk about hoes. So you, hey, LaRock, well, how many hoes you got, bro? Huh? You got a hoe, or you have a woman? Which one do you have, bro? Because you got a hoe. If you have a hoe, surely she fucking somebody else if you have a hoe. And now if you got a woman, hey, she may be just dealing with you. But if you got a hoe, or hoes, you know, how much money you getting from them hoes? Oh man, here we go with this chosen one, dude, man. I'm gonna get your butt up out of here, bro. Because I could be anything you want me to be, bro. I'll get you up out of here, African. You know. So you want to go and talk shit to somebody else, bro? You can go over there to their channel, man, and talk some shit to somebody, bro. Yeah, man, you know, it's like, man, I don't know why, you know, a lot of brothers be bringing females into their mix. They be up in there pillow talking and all that type of stuff, man. Then time the female get mad at you, she'd be the first one on the stand telling on you, or calling the police on you and things of that nature. I done seen that happen so many times. Man, these dudes be sitting there telling their girls all this information, and they don't know nothing. And them girls don't know nothing about nothing. But when they get mad, you gotta understand, man. Women are, not all women, but some women, they are vindictive. So when you hurt them, they're gonna try to hurt you. So you got to be careful, man, just not to pillow talk. If you out there doing anything that's illegal or doing anything that's wrong, don't go home and tell your girl about it, bro. You know, just leave that on the streets, or leave that somewhere in the car, or leave it somewhere else, man. When you get up in there, she get to talking about how your day was, man. Start talking about something else, bro. You can't do that, man. I even me was I'm a square now, so I don't even when I go to work and stuff like that, and I go home, I don't talk about how bad my day was or anything like that, man. I talk about, at first I see what's going on, in her brain and in her mind, and I get to making a conversation about that, but I don't even do that, man, because I'm scared to do that, brother. Because even when you know out here, you on the grind. What up, baby? What's up, baby E? When you're on the grind, you have to make sure, bro, you don't let a woman know how much money you making too, man, because they be counting your pockets. So when they start counting your pockets, because it's like they can have a job that's 6 figure, but if you have like me, if I have a job and I'm bringing more home than 6 figures because I do, I hustle on the construction side better, like the ins and outs. I'll make money on her. On paper, she'll make more money than me, but off paper, I'll make more money than her. So if you get to telling a woman how much money you make, they get to count your pockets. You know, so you got to be careful in that aspect too. And then if you're married, I think some brothers should just have like a account to themselves. They shouldn't be having no joint account. Even with their girls, they shouldn't have no joint account. Because you can have one, but don't have all your bread in that joint account. Because I done seen some dudes, man, they didn't mess around, man, and the woman just took off with everything that they had in them accounts. Right, a lot of women on Section A. You never know. I don't know no women on Section A, bro. I was raised around the state to indicate the hell. Right. You got to stay way ahead of them, man. You can't basically tell. Hey, bro, I'm not getting. I'm not getting into that X-Core. Whatever they doing, bro, they ain't got nothing to do with me, man. I really don't care, bro. To be honest with you, I don't give a shit, man. I don't care what's going on, man, about none of that type of stuff right there, bro. I know Rick Ross. And you know what, bro? But it's like, I know Freeway Rick. So you know what though, bro? It's like I tell dudes in 2025, don't nobody care about who's telling, bro. No, let's keep it real, man. Now, which one of you guys on here right now, if they know about who's telling, which one of you guys are gonna go do something about that? If y'all seen, right, nobody. If you ain't gonna do nothing. If you seen Big Meech, if y'all think Big Meech told, if Big Meech walked in a setting where you was at, right then, what you would do? You wouldn't say shit to that man. You wouldn't give a shit about if he told or not. Come on, man. You gotta be full-fledged dummy to sit there and crash out on the dude that told, man, because if you do, he gonna tell on you. If you feel he told, why you think he's not gonna tell again? So I don't care about, or none of that. Now, if a dude told on me, I'm gonna expound on that. But if I'm gonna do something about it, hell no, because I would have been done something about it. He said it gonna be extra friendly. That's good. Yeah, bro. It's like, man. It's like, man. It's like, wait, brother. It's like I run into so many dudes, bro, that I was incarcerated with, that was on the PC yards, bro. And I run into these dudes, man. They be having jobs at Home Depot, or they be having jobs or whatever, and I run into them. And then they'll be like, "What's up, Ed, man?" I'll be like, "What's up, bro?" And they'll be trying to explain to me what happened to them. I'll be like, "Bro, I don't care about that, man. You free, right?" They be like, "Yeah, we're gonna enjoy your life, bro." And I keep it moving. I don't care about none of that. Is there a thing which is a third corporation plea deal. Yeah, man. You know, a lot of dudes be telling in the third on like, oh, third corporation, bro. A lot of dudes do that nowadays. But you have to understand, man, that every organization, every group, Christian, Muslims, Bloods, Crips, Southsiders, LAPD, every section, every community have informants, bro. Everybody. So if you think they don't, you got to be the biggest fool on the planet Earth, bro. Everybody has informants everywhere, planet, everywhere now. They make so much stuff, man, ropes, chains, belts, with so much wiretap and technology. They even, if the feds, what you think about if they had the internet back in the days? If they had the internet back in the day, would nobody be doing? I think all of us would be free if they would have had internet back in the days, bro. I don't think none of us would be in jail because it's too much surveillance. It's too much surveillance around here. That's all. It's just too much surveillance. I mean, way too much surveillance. Yeah, it probably went over a lot of people here, man. Yeah, it was like the party line, bro. It was flyers. It was like, man, dudes was like passing out flyers and everybody get them flyers and we'll go all meet up and stuff like that. Yeah, bro, with anybody, you're right, baby E. It don't matter where you from, what you represent, bro. They have that entity, bro, everywhere. I don't give a shit, man. They got informants, man. And I guarantee that brother probably told on them white boys. you know what I'm gonna tell you about the police, bro. The police, they hate rats, bro. They can't stand them, man. Why you think they be busting them out, man? Why do you think they do that? Even inside the penitentiary, bro. They'll tell you, they'll come up. Now, they'll tell you who's up in there telling or something like that, bro. But the only thing about that is, we can't never take the police word on certain things, man. But sometimes they'll be telling you the truth and you just can't move on it. I done seen that happen so many times, man. It's unbelievable, bro. That didn't happen a lot. So y'all in for the night, I mean in for the day, right? It's Sunday, y'all ain't out. You know, it's night. I don't know about where you guys, I don't know where you guys live or nothing like that, but you in California, it's nice out here. Team 29. Hey Calvin, you from California? I'm at home, bro. Remember y'all was on the internet talking about I stayed with 600. Remember y'all said I was a crackhead? I'm at home, bro. This what crackheads live. Crackheads live like this. You know, dudes don't have nowhere to stay, live like this, bro. Slime ball TV. You know, this how crackheads live. Crackheads live like this. I'm at home, bro. That's where I'm at. This is where I've been at for the last 17 years, bro. In this area right here. Ever since I got out of the penitentiary. One day I'm gonna go live inside my place. So I just ain't did it yet, so it's gonna really blow everybody damn mind. Nah, I don't live in no Downey, bro. I don't stay in no Downey. He said with a name like Slime Ball. Anaheim, Irvine, Bellflower. Nah, Slime Ball, no. I live all over, man, you know. We crackheads, we live from dumpster to dumpster, remember? We live in a dumpster behind the building. We live in a dumpster over here. We live in a dumpster over there. That's where we live. We live in dumpsters, bro. Yeah, man. The cold part about it is, baby, they don't even be knowing nobody, bro. That's the cold thing about it. They don't be knowing nobody, man. They just be sitting there. They'll throw some propaganda out there, and everybody be running with it. They just run with it. Oh, he's a smoker. Oh, he's a crackhead. Oh, he was getting fucked in the pen. Oh, he was doing this. He was doing that. He said when we heard about Eddie Boy in the hood as a kid, we thought we would never get a chance to meet him on hood. Everybody thought that he had life. To see him living it up is a blessing. Inshallah. Right, bro. Nah, bro, I didn't have life. You chase him down, man. You would, hey, Slime Ball. If you chase 600 down somewhere in the park, bro, you did that, bro. He don't have to warn you about me, bro, because I'm gonna tell you like this, brother. I don't play fair at all. I'm from that old school. I'm not gonna play with you, man. I'm not gonna take no fade with you. If dude push up on me with any type of brutality, I'm gonna show him, man. You know what that's really about. I can't believe that, man. I don't think you chase 600 nowhere, bro. But you got to show some proof on that. That's a big man to be chasing somewhere out of somewhere. Where did you chase him at? How did you do it? Did you put a pistol on him, or you just ran up on him and he just ran? What happened, bro? All right, they finna come out here. All the drinkers finna come out here right now. Hey, man, y'all ever trip off how people just drink all day, every day now? I'm talking about they have a occasion where they drink all day, every day. You know, Monday night football. First they start off with Friday. It's Friday. You know, Friday is partying. And then they go to Saturday. And then they go Sunday night football or Sunday night sports. And then they go to Monday. Then they go Taco Tuesday. Then they go Hump Day, Thirsty Thursday. They just got occasions where everybody just drink nowadays, man. This shit is crazy. Dude, I mean, them bars over here where I stay at, they be filled up every damn day, bro. Man, they be drinking, man. They'll drink you up under the table, bro. I'm talking about they be drinking, man. I be like, damn. That's crazy. Man, I seen some women, man, go up in there one day, and I was with some of my partners, because I don't use nothing. I don't drink, smoke, or nothing like that. Man, my partner was up in there drinking with them dudes, girls, man. They drunk them dudes all the way up under the table, man. They couldn't even hang with them girls. And these were some little bitty Asian girls. Drunk them dudes right up under the table. Man, liquor, brother, it's sell way more than drugs, bro. They make so much money off liquor. That's a $1 billion industry, bro. And liquor and cigarettes is number 1 and 2 cause of death in the whole country, the whole world, bro, right now. Tell you, man, that stuff is crazy, man. I just trip off of it, man, because I be like, man, they get drunk, they get tipsy. Man, sometimes they don't know where they at. Man, it's just crazy. Oh, man, they get crazy, they get drunk, man. Them girls get drunk, man. They get horny, man, I'm telling you, man, it's just crazy. I never experienced this stuff when I was growing up, bro. I think I missed all that, man. But dang, man, I come out here now, bro. for the last 17 years, man, I be seeing all this. I done seen some crazy stuff, bro. I mean, some crazy stuff, man. This man, society, man, that just went so much to the left, it's unbelievable. It's like there's no moral compass nowhere. Right, bro. You know that stuff. Yeah, because it's like it's like when I used to see dudes go to jail, they come up in there, they be hooked on something. It's like and they can't stop cold turkey because it's like if they stop cold turkey, they start going through convulsions, getting headaches. It's just like when we fast during Ramadan. It's like if some of the brothers be drinking coffee and stuff like that a lot, and then they can't drink it, during Ramadan, like, and they can't deal with it, like throughout the day, they start going through like getting headaches, stuff like that, because their body is craving something, but they can't feed their body because they're fasting, and they be going through like withdrawals. I done seen that happen a lot. Yeah, that's all they doing out here right now. Yeah, caffeine and sugar is addicting. I see, yo, brother, what's going on, Daniel? How you doing? Well, that's a good thing, Slime Ball. You stay in Hollywood, bro. That's good, man. We're at Hollywood and Sunset, or what? I'll be over there. Me and 600 be over there a lot, working out over there on Sunset, bro. Over there right by Nipsey Hussle store. We gotta get a gym right there. We be going to. Oh, Marathon and Western. Yeah, but nowadays, man, you can get your teeth fixed like with no problem, man. It's not. They starting to make it where it's not that expensive, man. Key to Rock Little Feet. I'll give you guys a Key to Rock Little Feet story. I'm not gonna give you guys no Petey Wax story, man. I'm done. Down right there. Little Feet, Key to Rock Feet. A lot of people don't understand, man. Key to Rock is a real live joint over there, bro. And Little Feet, them brothers was joints, man. And they was about what they business. Yeah, you guys should hear Little Feet now, bro. Like the way he talk, how intelligent he is now, bro. It's like he's not a little boy anymore. It's like to the point, man. If you talk to him, you swear up and down he was a Muslim or something. The way he articulates himself now, the way he thinks, he have a real calm demeanor now. And it's like when I first started talking to him when I came home, it's just like used to blow me away, man. Because that's not the brother that I seen, that I met. Because when we was kids, man, Little Feet, bro, he was a solid dude, but he used to be off the chain, ready to go right off the sound. He'd be ready to go, But he's not like that anymore, man. And it's unfortunate, man. Is it true, God? Somebody killed Do-Rock? No, that was Keith. That was Keith Stone. Light-skinned Keith Stone got killed by somebody from Do-Rock. Light-skinned Keith Stone, not dark-skinned Keith Stone. Dark-skinned Keith Stone it's the first generation, and he's the first Keith Stone. He's the Keith Stone that I really know. I know both of them, but the dark-skinned Keith Stone is the one that I know, man, because when I was growing up around there, if I needed something, him and Nelgy used to run together they used to have a spot over there on 67 in Kansas. Me and F-Bone go over there, they'll give us anything that we wanted over there. And Nelgy got killed, like a few years after 84, 85, he got a few years after that, Nelgy got killed. But them brothers, man, the big Keystone, dark-skinned Keystone, if y'all don't know him, sometimes he be on Mac videos. He's from the first generation. And he know that history. If you guys ever paid attention to him, He can tell you that history on that first generation, man, like it was the back of his head, man. He'll sit down there and talk to you hours for that, like that, about that stuff. So, yeah, Sled Rock had hands, bro. Sled Rock was like a real live home. Sled Rock was like a general around there, bro. He was like a homeboy. You know how you have a homeboy inside the over there in that section where everybody gravitate towards him. That was Sled Rock. That was Big Sled. Yeah, he had hands. He know how to fight, brother. I'm gonna tell you like this, bro, and I'm not gonna keep telling you guys. Everybody in our era, I don't care where you was from, 60s, gangsters, Hoover, Coases, Compton, Watts, we all knew how to fight, bro. Carson, it doesn't matter. Long Beach, bro, we all knew how to fight, bro. The majority of us, I'm gonna say 80% of us knew how to fight, bro. Straight up. I don't know. I ain't never seen Lil Feast fight, bro. So I don't know about that right there, man. Big U say a lot of things. Big U. I heard his roll call, and I disagree with that roll call, man, because when you have like dudes around there, man, everybody knew how to get down, bro. And you just can't put one on top of the other, man. It was just now some had more fights than others. But you just couldn't put one, you can't name no top 5, man. You gotta say a group of brothers, man. You gotta give a roll call of a group of individuals, bro. Because a lot of dudes is with the business over there, bro. And a lot of things that a lot of brothers don't understand. It takes a group to establish a reputation, so everybody else recognize that particular section or that particular group is not to be played with. So, it don't take just 1 or 2 or 3, 4 people. Nah, bro. It takes a mountain. Right. Speak on it. Yeah, so I disagree with that right there, man. But the brothers that he named, T Rock and all them brothers, yeah, man, them brothers can get down, bro. Some brothers just have more punch than others. Say, for instance, Big T Rock, if he hits you, you going out. You going straight out, bro, for sure. Now, if Slim get a hold to you, Slim gonna play with you because Slim knew them arts real good. He gonna toy with you. He gonna whoop you, but he gonna toy with you. So, it's different methods and different tactics on how brothers get down. So if Elpon hit you and you don't see it coming, he gonna knock you out. Things like that, man. Catman and all them dudes, man. It's just dudes just knew how to get down, bro. And it's like, how can you not? I don't know about that. I'm gonna ask somebody about that. Wild Bunch. How can you not? How can you forget about Herman Moncrief, Stagger Lee, Big Red, and all them dudes in that first generation, man? You just cannot name dudes that was in your generation, brother. That's some squabblers, bro. It's an injustice. Now we can say, now if you're having a conversation, you say, okay, what was the top 5 individual or the top 10 individual in your era? You just name your era. But if you forgetting about the first and second generation, you're doing them brothers injustice over there, bro. I don't know nobody that lost a squabble. Won every squabble, bro. Not one person. Okay, well, because I seen Moncrief, I seen Herman Moncrief, bro. Herman Moncrief, man. You talking about hands? Man, Herman Moncrief, man. Even Big C-Dog. Big C-Dog knock you out so fast with that left hand, you'll think he was left-handed. He'll hit you with that left hand cross and put you straight to sleep. It's just like a lot of brothers, man. Right. So you just can't sit there and just say just 5 dudes. You know what I'm saying? You got to say, man, you got to give it up for all the brothers, man. Yeah, but I don't think nobody, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. He had every right to be mad about that, bro. Cause I'm telling you, man, if dudes don't know Herman Moncrief was, man, that dude, bro, he was so vicious with his hands. It was unbelievable, brother. This dude, Big Rick, man, that dude, big old dude, man, that before Big Rick hit you, man, you seem like you gonna run to a brick wall. He hit you, man. And in that first generation, that's all they used to do was fight, bro. It wasn't no gunplay like that. We the one brought the gunplay like that, bro. Nah, I ain't never heard of no Bobcat, bro. Cartoon probably right said he lost a lot because Cartoon used to fight a lot, man. Cartoon, man, you can see, man, the way Cartoon is now, bro. Cartoon probably it's the same exact way, brother. When I met him in the county jail and when I met him in the pen, man. Cartoon was like on go time. You couldn't take nothing from him, bro. He believed what he believed in. He represent what he represent, and he keep it pushing like that, man. And that's what he does, bro. He doesn't play what he believes in, bro. So you just got to take it for what that is, man. Some brothers, they gonna crip till they die, bro. Some dudes gonna walk away, and some dudes gonna stay. Some dudes gonna blood till they die. Some dudes gonna walk away. Some dudes gonna stay. It depends on the individual, brother. You know. Now, is Cartoon doing the same stupid shit he was doing back there when he was a kid? Nah. Is he represent what he represent? Yeah. Do I think he even got way smarter? Hell yeah, he got way smarter. Cause if you listen to him and hear him talk, he got way more wise and way more smarter. Because he see that gang culture is not the same anymore, bro. And he know for a fact that a lot of individuals, brother, wouldn't even make it back then in that era when we was coming up. Yeah, I don't know. They probably did jump his ass. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. They probably did jump him, man. I don't know about all that, bro. If he's speaking on, he probably speaking the truth, man. He probably can tell you the story better than I can. Crazy Ray, yeah, I knew Crazy Ray. I knew a lot of them fire trades, man. I remember I was there when the fire trades and the four trades got into it in 4700. I was there. Matter of fact, I was right there. I was a trustee up in there at that time. I was right there when they got into it up in there, man. That shit was crazy. I'm gonna ask about that, bro, because I wasn't home in '88, bro. I was fighting a Howard in '88, so I was in the county. So I'm gonna ask about that. I'll find out about that later tonight. Next time I go live, bro, you pop on, I'll tell you if it's true or not.
See how that's bad? Go try. Ow.
I don't see my boy Frank up in here tonight, man. His wife must got him tied up today, which is cool, so I don't have to hear no 600 bashing or nothing like that, man. Because 600 my pot. I told 600 to knock Frank out when he seen me. Don't worry about where I was at, Mac, in 1989. If you know who I am, you say you know who I am, so you should have known where I was at in 1989. I don't know why they call that brother that. I don't know why they call that brother that. That probably happened, man. He was at the skate ring. Yeah, that probably happened to him then. Yeah, because they was deaf on that right there. What's up, Stevenson? Stevenson Village. Hey, Stevenson Village, you really stay over there in Stevenson Village? How old are you, bro? I remember. Okay, well, you did you? How long you been staying out there? You been staying out there for a long time? Did you go to Did you go to school out there? Like, did you go to Curtis or Carson, Banning? They finna start getting up out of here in a minute. It's gonna be a different crowd come out here. What picture? What picture you talking about? Oh, okay.
Vamos ver se a gente tá certo. Vamos chamar o Case daí, vamos.
Yeah, I know Squirt and Lamont. What was on Kel-Mac video, Keith Thomas? I don't think Kel-Mac have a picture with me in Key to Rock, man. That's probably somebody else. That probably wasn't me. I know it's a picture of my little brother, and it wasn't more than one person, or it was just picture of just him, somebody in just Key to Rock. Yeah, I know Leroy Hope. I know Leroy. Leroy Hope was a fullback at Banning High School. Yeah, he way younger, man. He can be, J Hood can be your son, bro. Stevenson Village. That's Stutter Box, Main Street son. Yeah, that probably wasn't me, man. That was somebody. I think that might have been Lil Looney. Was they in the pen? Was it like in the pen? Like it was a picture in the penitentiary? It was a picture in the penitentiary. That was in Tracy. That was Lil Looney. Yeah, that was Lil Looney. Yeah, I know them brothers. Homeboy criminal. Nah, man, I ain't never heard of no homeboy criminal. What is that? If you talking about the Hoovers? Now they see right now, they gonna come all out. They gonna be all drinking. They gonna be all chilling. Party, they be loud. They gonna get loud after the kids start getting up out of here. They gonna start getting loud. And he still do. Shit, what do you mean? You remember he used to work at Charlie's? He still do, man. What the hell? He's still over there. Oh, a lot of them turn. I know some Manfield, some Harvest, and the Marvins. Oh, Ann Hoover. Man, so what about the sex jerks? A lot of the sex jerks became 60s and something else too. Y'all remember the sex jerks? Them taggers. It was a tagger group going around there just tagging every day up there, every damn thing, man, running around to the gang members got a hold to them, told them they better stop doing that, told them they better pick and choose. Hey, some of you guys know how to jet ski? I might invite a couple of guys out there with me, man. Come do on these jet skis with me, man. We're finna go to the lake. If y'all can get away, if y'all wives and stuff like that, ain't gonna whoop y'all, or y'all homeboys ain't gonna beat y'all up because y'all went jet skiing with me, something like that. Yeah, he still work over there. That bone's still there. I'm trying to see which one of you guys can get away to go jet skiing. Y'all have y'all been at on the lake and jet ski, bro? Do y'all get out the city? The ghettos? You guys been to the sand dunes? Do y'all know how to swim? Shit. I'm finna take 600 jet skiing. I'm gonna see if it's big. He said he know how to swim. If you get on them jet skis, you turn it look the wrong way, you gonna mess around and be in that water. You talking about, I don't know no Scooter, man. I know Baby Looney. Dark-skinned Baby Looney. Wild bunch, you don't know how to swim. That's a damn shame, man. So you telling me you stay over there and you wasn't going to the park? I mean, what's that park over there on, what's that swimming park over there? That's right, bro. I'm gonna always do that, brother. Inshallah, man. Stevens and Billy, cause that stuff is a myth, man. Brothers trying to get away from that stuff, and I don't think everybody see and know that stuff is like a dying breed. And if you can go anywhere in the county or the penitentiary and you can function with your enemies on a high level, you should be able to function with them on the streets. And you guys should be able to, maintain y'all discipline to the point where y'all can get to a bag, or y'all can get to everybody to try to change a narrative and stuff like that, man. Because you got a lot of brothers out here, man. It's got, they have real live organizations where they're trying to do their best, to steer, them youngsters away from certain things. Lake Havasu, huh? Yeah, Lake Havasu, man. I'm telling you, man, you guys got to get out and have a little fun, man, a little bit. Live life. How many of you people been overseas, like to China, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, Cambodia, and Vietnam? How many of you guys been out there? I don't know why. I don't know, man. I think I don't know, bro. Why they didn't help them, man? I'm trying to see how many people, man, been over there, them, over there in them countries, man, where with the woodcrest. So none of you guys do any of you guys have passports? Or y'all just got like regular IDs and real IDs and driver's license? Do you guys have passports? Do you guys get up out of here? Any of you guys been to Dubai? It's chilly out here. I guess not, man. I've been to China, I've been to Thailand, I've been to Malaysia, I've been to Singapore, I've been to Cambodian. King song, that was homie. Why you get put on a foster on the set? This dude is stupid, man. Yeah, I'm talking about, man. It's like it don't cost that much, man, to go out there, man. It costs like a couple racks, like for the round trip. But just like to go out there, for the hotel, the foods and stuff like that, man, it's very cheap. You was going to Brazil back in the 90s. Did you go or you was going? Which one? Did you go or not? I'm gonna show you this girl right here. This girl right here, she love Negroes, boy. This girl right here, she got a thing for the brothers. She lived in the Philippines from '03 to '04. That's right. Hell no, I'm not going to North Korea. I'm not even going nowhere near Korea. My stepfather used to go to Korea all the time because he used to build like computers for them out there when I was little. Hey bro, it's a trip. Y'all go out there over there like overseas. They love black men, man. It's crazy, man. They just be on brothers bumper, man. But you also have to be, mindful and pay attention, man, because it's a lot of dudes over there that be men and looking like women. Brazil, Mexico, Dominican Republic, Jamaica. Okay, that's what's up then. So you've been to places. This is what I'm trying to ask everybody else. What's going on? What's going on in life, man? Are we just staying in the hood all day, smoking weed all day and every day, drinking? That's all we be doing. We going to work and come home, taking care of the kids, and that's it and that's all. He said he didn't do that, Oh man, that's crazy. Oh. Man, you guys gotta live a little bit, man. We not getting no younger, man. We need to get it. We stay in that one. But I'm just saying though, man, we stay in that one circle, man. It's like we stay in like one geographical area where we just go to the same stores, the same fast foods, or the same eating place, or the same convention and stuff like that. It's unbelievable, man. Like, say for instance, like I don't even go to jazz concerts, man, because if you go to jazz concert and you keep going to the ones, like you go to different ones, you'll see the same damn people there all the time. You don't see no new people, right? And say for instance, like if you got a motorcycle or something like that, then they have like say for instance, they having like the rare breed convention out here this week. You'll see that like the same people from, if you go to Vegas on the bike scene, same people. Arizona, same people. LA, same people. The same people, man. It's just the same fucking people over and over and over again, man. Same people, same women, same ratchet ass women, and all that shit, man. You just got to get away and, you know, see stuff new, man. Nah, bro, it might have been. It might have been. It might have been, little bro. If it, okay, now on that picture, it does the picture is the guy taller than Keita Rock or Keita Rock taller than him? Right, MT, that's real. Some dudes ain't never been there, man. You know, that's crazy. Nah, bro, I was never in no lowriders, bro. I know how to drive them. I know how to ride a bike and all that stuff, man. But I've seen my brother-in-law crash on his motorcycle so much, man. I was just like, I'm cool on that. Because when it comes down to the motorcycle, you don't have, when it comes down to a car in the concrete, you in like a no-win situation. So I'm cool on that, man. I was driving down the 405 like a couple of years ago, and I seen a motorcycle. He passed by me doing like he was going so fast. Okay, well, that's him. That's him. That's what he is then. And, man, I got up like 2 miles later, man, that man's body was scattered all over the freeway. I was like, nah, I'm not getting on no motorcycle. I ain't finna do that. I'd rather be in my truck or something like that. I'd rather be looking down on people than on the side of people, or, you know, because any type of clip on the motorcycle, you going down. For sure. Hey, MT, you said a lot of people ain't been to the beach before. You stupid. Oh, that's crazy. Yes, a lot of people ain't been there, man. You know what? There's some beaches in Mexico, man, like Mission Beach, Mission Viejo and stuff like that. Man, that stuff is so dope, man. It's like them beaches out there in Huntington. All that stuff is, man, all that stuff, man. Oh, man. You talking about exotic? Man, you brothers got to step y'all game up, man. I don't know what's going on, man. You guys got to live a little, man. Step y'all game up, bro. You know, try to experience other things, man, because it's life out here, man. And I'm going to tell you another thing. If you want a real woman, you know where you find them real women at, bro? Go to a hospital. Go one of them hospitals, go up in there. And I'm not talking about Sentinel. Go to like UCLA, USC, Cedars-Sinai or something like that, man. You got so many doctor women, man. They don't have no men. You got a whole bunch of RNs. They don't have no men. They making over 6 figures, man. They thirsty for a man. Man, I'm telling you, man, it's like a smorgasbord up in them joints, man. Every time I go through through them places, bro, it's like a smorgasbord. I be like, man. And they be getting that too. Because they literally don't be having no dudes, man. They be sitting there, they be working. They be working like crazy. Okay, I'll check it out. They be working like crazy. They just be having no real dudes, man. I tell you, man, it's like a smorgasbord up in there, man. You know, I'm not giving a knock on the sisters or the people from the women in the United States ghettos, but it's different levels, man, when you're dealing with certain women, man. You know, especially if they educated and stuff like that, they got themselves together. You know, it's just different, man. Yeah, Baby Looney always used to ride motorcycles, bro. Baby Looney was a go-getter, probably still is, you know, but he's just legal now. You know, all of us basically legal now, but brothers out there being go-getters.
Play video games?
All right, brother. Let's see. All right, brothers. I'm finna get out of here, man. You guys have a good night, man. Try to, expand y'all horizon a little bit, man, and understand, man, that gang life, and the gang culture is a myth. Don't never be shackled behind, the policies, the political aspect of certain things. Don't be shackled behind something like that, man. Be your own, man. If you see something wrong, man, don't follow somebody else, bro, because if you do, you might, follow a Negro to the penitentiary or follow a Negro to the grave. What's up, Cimarron? What do you mean, MT? Hey, bro, I'm telling you from experience, MT. Bro, I guarantee you walked up in there, you went to that cafeteria for a few days, you're gonna come out of there with a piece, for sure. Ain't no question about that. I'm telling you, man. What's going on, Cimarron? How you feeling today, bro? Yeah, you have you two, Stevenson Village. I grew up out there with you guys, man. So I know about that whole area over there, bro. I know that whole area like the back of my hand, bro. I remember when it wasn't even remember when it was Alpha Beta over there, bro, and it was a dirt field and that college wasn't there. You remember that? Remember when Timothy Troutman got killed over there in that village over there by some weird dude when he was riding his bike over there in that field? Was you living out there when the Carson Mall was like hey bro, MT. Hey bro, you go okay, I'm gonna tell you like this. MT. Go down to the one in Westwood, UCLA, bro. I guarantee you're gonna come out of there with a piece, man. For sure. I'll be down there all the time, man, because I do deliveries down there and I have to, take some people down there sometimes, man, and hey bro, I'm telling you, man, they like vultures down there. They just don't be having no real dudes, bro. Or do they be having dudes and dudes be fumbling them? I don't know what the hell, man. It's easy, to deal with a woman, bro. Just do what you need to do, brother, and you gonna be okay. So you remember that, huh, Steve? You remember that, huh? Yeah, bro. I remember that. I used to play baseball for Victoria Park. Me, Jerry Kelly, Alfonso Washington, Jack Owens, Jamel Holloway. Jamel, he didn't play. Jamel played for Inglewood, but Jamel stayed on Fern Rock around the corner from me. He used to come on our block on Gladwick all the time and play football with us all the time. And when everybody wanted Jamel on their team because couldn't nobody really catch Jamel at that time. Jamel was just too fast for everybody. All right, man. You brothers have a good weekend, man. Good week, man. Y'all be prosperous, man. Remember, stay safe, stay sucker free. Assalamu alaikum.